We are weeks away from the grand opening celebration for the new community center at Martin Luther King Jr. Park in Grand Rapids. But a longtime user of the park is concerned about how it turned out and has some demands of the city for use of the lodge and space. News 8's Duncan McLean met with the group, heard those concerns, and brought them to the city. What'd you find out, Duncan?
Well, Amber, we sat down with the Martin Luther King Park Lodge Activities of Community Sports Coalition, which has organized youth sports programming at the park for decades.
What went through my mind, I was very proud.
Former Kent County Commissioner W. Paul Mayhew remembers the first conversations for renovating the lodge and facilities at MLK Park fondly, as did the members of the Community Sports Coalition, which called a meeting to gather input for the future to share with the city.
But we had a full house at the lodge, and it must be like over 200 people at least. Then after COVID had hit, then the city kind of more or less kind of forgot about who we were.
In response, a Parks and Recreation Department spokesperson offered these statements, assuring News 8 that no one was excluded from engagement activities, and the city has record of more than 40 attempts at communication with this specific group. This all comes in addition to 55 community engagement events, a survey, and other feedback avenues. The coalition says, though, they weren't invited, and others missed those opportunities as well.
It wasn't informed at all about any kind of survey or any kind of meetings that they held. I have a relative that lived just across the street, and she didn't get no survey. We went around the area to talk to several people in the area at that time, and maybe 30 or 40 of them never had surveys or any information from Parks and Recreation about anything. They did not contact everybody they said they contacted.
Now, with the opulent facility nearly complete, the coalition is asking the city to provide office space and a key for their organization to run independent of the Parks and Rec Department inside the lodge. The city, in response, saying there's no space for outside organizations other than the Our Community's Children and the King Park Neighborhood Association.
We're talking about the community. Community is larger than the neighborhood.
Now, they just hope to continue their youth sports programming. The city saying, of course, the outdoor courts and fields will function like they always have for the community. Many of the group's concerns are rooted in their perceived ownership of the historic facility as taxpayers and frequent users of the old lodge, running up against the reality that it's a city-built and operated facility, and it's the city's choice to include the neighborhood association in those plans. The group said that their beloved and very popular sports programming will continue if it's allowed, with the simple goal of reducing idle time for local kids. Amber.
All right, thank you, Duncan.